What's going on, everybody? Stubbs here from Retro Handhelds. So we got another one for you today. This is the R36S from random company. I don't know their name. It's the game console. But this one's exciting. It seems like just yesterday we were covering the R35S. Well, wait, that was just yesterday. Anyways, this showed up today, and I want to talk about it really quick. I don't need to go into comparisons, really a big review or anything, but there are some differences, and this is a better handheld. It's pretty cool, and there's a few features that I think you're really gonna like on it. Overall though, for $47, this thing is a steal. It's rocking an older RK3326 chipset running up to some PSP, but it does have a battery that comes out much like the Miu Mini on the back there, so this back plate comes out. It's ribbed for my handling, and it has, of course, Switch style sticks. Perfect for Stubbs nubs. Oh, that's great. What a wonderful experience this is. And yeah, R35S, in the end, I don't love it as much. This is actually more money now. This is $54, while this one starts at $47 and really improves in all ways. Let's hop in. R36S. Yes, like the packaging. Still don't know who makes this. Rocking the RK3326 quad-core ARM 64-bit Cortex A35 CPU up to 1.5 gigahertz, RAM 1 gig of DDR3, 3.5-inch IPS display, fully OCA laminated, 640 by 480, 2.4 gig 5G Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2. Now, they claim that that's a thing, but I don't think so. So I think you got to plug in a dongle to get that spec. Supports up to PSP, so yeah, you're going to get some PSP out of here. And okay, here it says 3200 milliamp hour battery, but on the back of the device it says 3500 milliamp hour. There's other colorways, by the way. Transparent black, white, and then there's going to be this transparent purple here, which I chose, which I really like. They really got to have a company name. Okay, already I love the screen. The screen pops out more. This is a flat screen. Here, anything else? Instruction manual. You know, this really is, at the end of the day, another clone of the RGB20S. In fact, look at this. So R36S manual. What does it say right there? RGB20S instruction. Wow. So they definitely took some liberties here. One thing I didn't know, if you hold R3 and press the power button, that's going to do a shutdown. Otherwise, you're just putting it to sleep. Has 5-volt, 2-amp fast charging, trigger structure, dual TF cards. Here's the reading instructions. Here's the ning instructions. All things that are good. Reference my RGB20S versus R35S video if you want to see some more comparisons. We're going to rock through this one and just highlight some differences. So yeah, pretty close, about the same weight. Plastic feels a little higher quality, by the way. The back here has a little bit of ribbing right there. You can't access the battery, while here you have ribbed. That feels great. Quieter shoulder buttons, but unfortunately not ergonomic still. They're just flat. You do have this battery compartment though. So this is now like the Miu Mini. This will open up like that. And apparently the battery connector is compatible with other batteries such as the Miu Mini's battery. So you have that there. It says 3500 milliamp hour. I like this purple transparent though. That's really nice. It feels high quality. It looks high quality. The plastic feels good. So this is a very flat screen, whereas this one has a little bit of a bump out, probably for that OCA lamination perhaps. It has a ground. It looks just very high quality. Volume up and down, power reset, the same as the last one. 2 USB ports down below, 3.5 out. Micro SD card, what they got inside here? 64 gig on the left, and we like to void warranties, right? Let's take this off. Past quality control, that's good. 16 gig for the OS, very good. These are Switch size sticks. I mean, the sticks are slightly too small, the nubs. So you could put joystick caps on there. Oh no, the D-pad's still stiff. Yeah, still stiff. Face buttons too. Rubber membrane, both of these. Still stiff, maybe a little bit better, slightly less stiff than these ones, but still stiffer than the original, the RGB20S. You know, you didn't have to change. I mean, maybe it's a legal thing, maybe they changed it just enough, but man, these just depress and feel good. These are just still a little bit stiff. Not awful, not a deal breaker for me. Now this does go for $47 in the link in our description, while the R35S is being discontinued, so you can still find it, but it's actually more expensive now. So this is around $54 at a minimum, and I would not recommend this anymore. If you're gonna pick one of these up, go for this. But it feels good in the hands. Definitely, here's the biggest thing. The biggest difference, as you can see, they've swapped these sticks, thank God. Now they have the sticks down below, way more ergonomic to grip like that with the face buttons up top. Just a much better idea. And another difference, look at this. They're different. This is a taller handheld. So this is the exact same size. So now this actually is a little bit taller. Looks like the same width, but just a little bit taller. The freaking sticks are recessed into the shell. So they're not awkwardly pointing up all the way. They're actually recessed. You know, having these sticks awkwardly pop out, it's tough to pocket it, but having them not completely flush with the shell, I love that they did that. Much easier to pocket this now. All right, we better do a quick, everyone's gonna ask about this. I don't know why people want me to do this, but it smells a little more plasticky than most. Wouldn't recommend. I don't like doing the mouthfeel, but I'll do it for you guys. Kind of tastes like a Switch cartridge. Wouldn't recommend. No. But now at least the batteries match, and that's cool. And this is much less money. So, you know, you're going to find this around the $60 price point and above, depending where you look. Let's see what we got. ArkOS. Looks like it's the build from April of last year, so it's the same exact OS they had on this one. A little bit outdated, but that's okay. So you could load other operating systems on here, not only ArkOS, update that, but you could load pretty much anything that you could on an RG351MP should work on here okay. I like that they pre-scraped the box art. The screen looks really nice and crisp. Like, this is a really nice IPS panel in here. Sounds really good. Let's compare screens. Yeah, what do you guys think? I could give a slight nod to the 36S. On the sides, it looks a bit better. It looks just a little bit crisper. Yeah. So slight, though. Maybe it's a tad warmer, too. Take a listen to the sound. 36S, R35S, 36S. R36S, R35S. Sound is a little bit cleaner from the 36S. Here's something that we should talk about. If we turn off the volume, there is an ambient speaker noise coming from here. And there's no Wi-Fi in here, and so that really makes no sense. Usually you get it if the Wi-Fi antenna is maybe close to the speaker, but listen to this. Not super loud, but enough to hear it if you're playing maybe in bed at night or in a quiet room. You know, as soon as you have volume for any of the games, you're not going to notice it at all, but it's just kind of it's not a buzz, I guess. It's a white noise. And, you know, it's probably a good white noise machine. Kind of sounds like the ocean. The R35S has it too. It's the same volume. I somehow never noticed that when I was using it. And I noticed it with this one right away. It's the same volume. I think it's the same speaker. Would make sense. But yeah, there it is on the R35S, on the R36S. Maybe not that big of a deal, obviously, because I went months playing this, never noticing that sound. All right, can't knock it. Can't knock it. Okay, yeah, no, you can see the saturation is better. The angles are better on the right. Like, look here, look from the right. Yeah, and from that side, okay. Nah, stop it, bee. You're being mean. You're a big, mean bee. I hate it when big robot bees come and attack me in the middle of nowhere. I'm just minding my own business. Oh, there's a power-up down there. Nothing but net. Ah. Anyways, maybe do some Dreamcast. That's the other thing. Let's compare the button loudness. Definitely quieter on the shoulder buttons. So there's the R35S, R36, definitely quiet. Oh, they made the Switch quieter on the joysticks too. Nice. A little quieter on these as well, just, well, slightly. Okay, they made the buttons quieter. I like that. Just reminds me of the RG353VS. His buttons, again, are a little stiff, so you might need some modification. D-pad feels good, though. Come on, come on! Come on, you. Giant cactus fighting for me. Come on, cactus. We did it. Yes. Oh, no, I guess we didn't. Spoke too soon. We gotta kill Spider-Man too? Okay. It's no problem. Who wins? Yeah! We did it. You also got Nintendo DS. No touchscreen, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to use the stick. Give me that mushroom. Let's go! I'm Big Mario, that's what's up. Come on, let's go. Only one thing can make this better. These don't quite fit on here correctly. Man, those are some good nubs. On sale soon, TM. Hey. That's all I got. Well, what do you guys think? Is the R36S a true successor and better handheld than the R35S? I think so. It's less money, more features, very, very nice that they swapped the sticks, so it's more ergonomic. Don't love the back buttons, unfortunately. While a little quieter than the R35S, they're still not really sloped or ergonomically placed. You still got those, unfortunately, stiff D-pad, stiff face buttons. So if you didn't love the R35S's feel of the buttons, you're not gonna love this. However, again, those joysticks being placed below is very important. Playing in bed at night, you might notice that speaker buzz. If you're playing a game with the sound on, you're probably not gonna hear it. Again, I love that the battery can come out. Really cool. I love the transparent purple shell here. Unfortunately, there is still no Wi-Fi, so you could plug in a dongle if you want Wi-Fi. The screen is still nice, bright, beautiful. But yeah, I really like this thing for the price. 47 bucks. This is a lot of handheld, and it's comfortable. It's nice to hold. I think this could be a great Christmas gift, as well as a handheld that you throw in the bag and that you go take around on errands or whatever it is that you might do in your free time. I don't know, who am I to judge? You know, get yourself a case. Of course, other options. RGB20S, while more money, is gonna have better buttons. If you're particular about them and you don't like stiff buttons, the RGB20S still, I think, is gonna win. But if you want an amazing vertical, you could get the RG405V to really play PS2 and GameCube. But I still recommend things like the RG35XX. Only a few dollars more, you lose joysticks, but the software experience on here is unrivaled. It is amazing. While this is open source, meaning you have full access to a bunch of firmwares, say goodbye, R35S. They've discontinued you. No-name company, nice job on the second iteration. You're getting better. You really can't beat this price. Would love to see what you do with the V3. Would love to see Wi-Fi. Please put Wi-Fi in here. Let me get those retro achievements. Work on these face buttons and the D-pad. Realize that people don't want a stiff experience. Maybe some LED lighting in here. I don't know. Really cool colorway. Love this transparent purple. But with that, we will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Stubbs, and as always, please take care of your handhelds and each other.